allow me.
Purpose of coming to floor. That's what we
and you
then.
Yes, you then. So, let's see this now. Your evidence is what I'm going to examine.
There's no Google Translate.
To correct your friend.
He's showing you both.
Did you not?
Why are they you
But if you come with the Burhan, you still get accepted. How would you? Yes, Leo. Let's go. Cool, you're back.
The locals never going to have to.
Live again. Well, the connection is choppy out here, fam. I don't know where I'm going. It's been dead since the Winter Wonderland thing.
Yeah.
Miss you.
The same, a double-edged sword.
Sorry, bro.
Arabic's very what?
my friend. Okay.
I'm speaking to you.
So then,
no,
if that's the case,
allow me to teach my point.
right.
Allow me to teach my point. Please. Look, any
Okay,
person.
Karen,
I'm speaking to you. If you want Christian friends,
Okay, Karen.
I'll give you money here. I'll give you money here to bring him.
Okay. No. Call
Bring him.
him.
Who
Why
love
don't
you?
you call him?
Bring him.
Why don't you call him?
Okay.
It's a
no.
simple fuck off.
Why?
It's a
No.
simple
Which
style.
one? No, I don't call. You know why? Because he control the calls. I noticed that. He said he will not call no one. Okay, I'm here. I'm not recording that.
No recording.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, this one, not the money.
You still haven't told me what salat.
No, okay. Salat, first of all,
Yeah.
salat is an Arabic term.
Yeah. Okay.
So deed came.
Yeah.
Okay? So therefore, the salat, when you look at the Arabic language, it differ and vary.
You know what? Can I? So that we can get.
Finish? Them, he's
Are you filming?
No, yeah, he's filming. Yeah. I'm just explaining to you. So a salat, it has different meaning.
Yeah.
It means what? Derived from the word salah as well. Means what? Connection. You understand? Also means what? A blessing and mercy. Also means what? Prayer. Doesn't mean pray all the time. Also means.
But it does mean pray.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you put in the context. Okay. So I'm gonna show you something. Be a person, and I want to explain to me what hate means in English language. I will explain this first, then I will see if a Christian are consistent. My point here, my point. You'll never see a Christian consistent upon his point. Okay. Now, you know how long ago? 900 years ago. He used alone the concealed pronoun in the verb return back to the noun, the angels, and not to Allah, the exalted. Because its meaning is that Allah showers His mercy upon the prophets and praise Him. And He's saying, and His angels means the angels invoke Allah for mercy. And He's sorry.
So let me ask you a question.
Well, no, I haven't finished my point. Let me finish my point. So we go to Tabarani, mentioned that. Then is it just Arabi? One of the scholars who lived 700 years ago. Let us see Arabic scholar who said about Salah. Salah from Allah is mercy. Okay? Now let us go back to even Ibn Manzur. What is Ibn Manzur? Ibn Manzur, one of the scholars of Arabic language, the biggest Arabic dictionary books. Ibn Manzur. And he said Salat means what? Blessings. Okay, and mercy. Salat from Allah, Imam al-Qurtubi, 500 years ago. Imam al-Bukhari said, Abu al-Aliyah, who was around the 2nd century after Prophet Muhammad ﷺ died. He said Salat mean, Abu al-Aliyah said the Salat of Allah, the exalted is faith, in the company of the angels. Ibn Kathir. So we can hear many scholars, none of them mentioned that when Allah said Allah yusalli means Allah pray. Doesn't mean say that.
You've got a selected set of scholars there.
No problem.
Your point.
Bring me. No.
Okay, right.
Okay, now they are major scholars,
Yeah,
and who are
it's selected.
No, they're not. Bring in.
You're not going to bring me one that said the opposite.
Which there's not. There's not.
No, that's what you're saying.
No problem.
But
Do you have a point? Do you have a scholar said the opposite?
Yes, and that's what I'm going to do. Right, okay. Yeah, no. What you
No. He said yes. No.
Finish your argument.
Okay, that's my argument. My argument is what?
Waffling.
Yeah, he's baffling, of course. But now watch this.
When are you going to finish?
I'm going to finish this.
Okay,
So look,
right.
I clarify this point. Hear this. Jesus said in the Bible, you cannot be my disciple until you hate your father, you hate your mother. What does it mean, hate here?
No, finish. Right, can I respond now?
Yeah,
Right.
sure.
So the first question I want to ask you is, so why does it not mean in that context? Why does in that context it mean everything apart from Why?
I'll tell you why. Because we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that He's the Samad, master, self-sufficient. He's not in need of no one. Everyone's in need of Him. Understand?
Okay, right.
No,
Okay.
let me finish. In order for you to pray to something, when you need something from that thing, and Allah already clarified and laid down that He's the self-sufficient, everyone's in need of Him. Do you understand that? Is that clear so far? My question to you, I want to answer it. Why Jesus said, hate your father and your mother? What does it mean here? He's going to tell you, hate does it mean something else.
Salah is an Arabic word. Salah is an Arabic word whose basic meaning is communication in English usage. The reference to the word is almost always defined to the Muslim form or category described in this article.
What's your source? Wikipedia?
Wikipedia.
Sheikh Wikipedia.
Okay, right.
Even Manzoor, Arabic scholar. Answer this.
Why does it not mean in that you said that it can also mean pray and a list of other stuff?
Yeah.
I'm asking you, why does it happen to not mean pray?
I already laid down to you. I just answered it because you
What?
were listening.
No, answer again.
Okay,
Yeah.
Allah already mentioned He's a self-master,
Yeah.
self-sufficient.
Yeah.
He's a master.
Yeah.
Everyone's in need of Him. He's
Yeah.
not in need of no one.
Yeah.
So therefore, we know when you pray to something else, because you need something from that thing, and already Allah has established that everyone's in need of Him. He's not in need of no one. Therefore, it's illogical, irrational.
No,
for Allah.
no, that's a stupid argument.
How?
If we look
God.
at that
So
verse,
that goes
if
against
we look at
monotheism,
that
man.
verse-
That's not
no,
about,
no,
man.
Hold on, it's my
Type
time
of
to
God you
speak.
worship.
If we look at that verse,
Yeah.
when it says that, when it uses the word salat
Yeah.
regarding Allah and Muhammad, and you're saying that salat can mean pray as well as a list of other words, why are you taking it out at this particular point? To not
I just
pray?
clarified.
No, that doesn't clarify. That makes it convenient.
No.
No, listen to me.
Okay.
Listen, it's my time to speak.
No.
Listen to me. It's my
Okay,
time to
no
speak.
problem.
That makes it convenient. It doesn't answer the question by what you said. It
No,
makes
that's
it-
answer you.
listen
Doesn't give you
to
what you
me,
want.
Listen to me.
That's
Let me
what you-
finish.
You're
Let me
always
finish.
a proponent of exegesis.
Can I finish?
When you
Can
go
I
to
finish?
exegesis, doesn't happen.
Can I finish? Can I?
Exegesis.
Okay, can I finish?
Another clown.
Can I finish? You're gonna make me finish.
You're calling me a
Are you gonna let me
clown
finish?
again. You wanna start that
Right.
terrain.
Your answer saying because Allah,
I wouldn't want to leave more clans, man.
because your answer that because Allah is not in need of anything does not justify taking it out of that verse. That's the claim.
No, take it off the context.
Your answer is that the reason why it doesn't mean pray in that context is because Allah is the one that guides. How?
I didn't say that. No,
How
he's
was
not
it?
listening.
Because Allah is the one
No,
that
no, you're not
understood.
listening.
That doesn't
You're not
stop-
listening.
That doesn't
Look
stop
at-
the fact.
Why,
that
Shamsi?
Ma-
People
Shamsi,
don't tell me why don't they
that-
beat Christians.
that doesn't
He
stop-
never
What's
listened
the
to me.
surah? What is the
He never
surah?
listened to me.
No, what is the
Why never listen to me? He's not listening.
Right.
When you pray to something because you are in need of it, correct?
Yeah.
Is that correct? No. Answer me step by step. When you pray to something,
Let's get the other
look, he's
surahs.
getting
Yeah, right.
No.
Can we go
No,
get
I'm not moving nowhere.
Yeah,
I'm not moving
no,
nowhere.
no,
from me.
When you're
Call me a
not
clown
moving,
again.
I'm not moving
So
nowhere.
let's do
I
it
can
fair.
speak to you.
He's moving
Yeah,
away.
let's do
No,
it
no.
fair. Hold on.
You don't know me. Don't touch
Shanti,
me.
let me speak.
No,
You're not being fair.
No, hold on.
You're not being fair.
Let's get the surahs.
Hold on.
Let's play fair. Let's play
Let
fair.
him answer the question.
No,
You
you
all the Arab scholars. Let's get the Arab scholars. Let's get the Arab scholars.
About that
Let's
thing,
do
dude.
this
Look at yourself. You're not listening.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Shanti,
Walk
you're a
away.
chicken, man.
When
Literally, you are a chicken.
You Baba said in the video. I said when you leave them, they say you're chicken.
No, Shanti, what we
You're
want
not
to do,
listening.
right, for the
You're
sake
not
of the
listening.
camera,
Listen,
for the
let's
sake
get
of the
the
camera,
surahs and
let
come
me
and do
speak,
this
Shanti.
properly.
You're not being fair.
He's speaking, I'm
You're
not
not
speaking.
being fair. Let me
Tell
speak.
him speak.
Why are you so scared?
No,
Let me
let's
speak.
get it. I'm just
You're
saying,
trying
let's
to
get
catch me off the cuff.
Yeah.
Stop being a coward.
Yes.
What I'm saying is come back next week and do this properly. You're
Yes.
trying to catch me off the cuff.
Properly.
You're trying to
I
catch
just show
me
you
off.
already.
You're, see, look, you're
destroyed.
such a coward.
just show
You're trying to
coward.
catch me off
I'm
the
a
cuff.
coward.
You're a coward.
Would
Would that make you
I'll tell
happy?
you why. Let me
Would that
tell
make you happy?
why.
Would that make you happy? No. Would that make you happy?
Yes,
I'm a coward.
You're
Take care
trying
of
to
yourself.
catch me off the hook.
Why are you speaking to coward?
Because you're trying to catch me off the hook.
He said I'm a coward,
You're
speaking to me.
You are a
Look at
tricky
yourself.
devil.
I just
You are a
destroy your
tricky
argument.
devil.
Okay, take
You
it.
are a tricky devil.
Okay,
You
look
are
at
tricky.
yourself.
Come
Anyway,
back next
okay,
week.
take it.
Come back
I'm
next
gonna
week
show you.
and do it
Look at
properly.
yourself.
Also,
I
last
speak to
week
you.
I asked
I
you
don't
to
speak to you.
be
I don't speak to you.
Shamsi,
I don't do
last
that.
week
I don't do
I
that.
asked you to
debate.
Shamsi,
Anyway, I can't-
He didn't
you're
answer our
dishonest.
questions.
Shamsi,
You
you
didn't
always
answer our
Shamsi,
questions.
you know,
You
you
didn't
always
answer
try
our
to reason
questions.
with me and say, listen, I listen, and then you don't
No,
give
he
me the
didn't
same back
listen,
in
he
return.
didn't
You
listen,
don't
he
give me the same back in
didn't
return.
listen.
You're a coward. You're a coward.
I didn't speak.
Shamsi,
You just insulted me.
no, he's unreasonable. You've heard him say.
You're
You're all Muslims. Of course you're going to say this.
Chicken,
Okay, right.
coward.
Shamsi,
Yeah,
you always,
that's
Shamsi, you always try and get me to be reason. You say, let's reason.
Can you stop shouting?
And then when it's my time to speak, you don't let me speak.
I'll let you speak.
You're trying to catch me off the hook. Be genuine, be a man,
Let's come
and
back
come
with
back
the
next
Soros.
week.
Well,
That's
okay,
all
I
I'm
thought
asking.
you already-
That's all I'm
Let's get
asking.
the Arab scholars
That's all I'm asking.
definition.
That's all I'm asking.
Anyway.
Do you accept
He
or
said,
not? Do you accept
can I
or
speak?
not?
Can I speak
Do you
now?
accept
He's
or
here
not?
all the time.
Do you
There's no
accept my
reason for
challenge?
you to say that.
Do you accept? No, there is.
Can I speak?
He's trying to catch me off the hook.
Can I
You
speak
need
now?
to try and
Can I
catch me off
speak
the
now?
hook.
You're
gonna
I'm
make
saying
an
let's set
argument.
this
Let's
up
do it
properly.
You mentioned that
Let's
already.
set it
You
up.
mentioned
Do
that
you
already.
accept my
We'll get the
challenge?
Soros, we'll
Can I
get
Do you
the
accept the
Soros
challenge?
and the Arabs.
Do you accept the challenge?
Only for me to say yes or no, I have to speak. Can I
You know
speak?
what, brother,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry, sister, please.
دقيقة واحدة.
No, please, please, والله, please forgive me.
أنت عصبي.
No, but please,
Do you
please.
accept the
I'm sorry.
challenge?
والله أختي وين
He will take you down.
Okay,
Like,
but-
he's just.
Do you accept the challenge?
Okay, sorry, what's this? What I'm saying, my point. You keep asking me the question.
Yes. What's the answer?
I thought you were ready to discuss this issue because I've overheard you speaking about it. But when I came to you and I destroy your argument, now you're claiming you're not ready. So therefore, and I noticed you're not a really sincere person because you were not listening to what I've
this
said.
is why you
okay,
don't let-
yeah. So therefore,
So what's the
when you
answer?
finish my
Space
point,
to talk.
look,
It's just going to diminish
Yeah, I know.
your
I know.
character.
What's the
Don't let
answer?
people
Do you accept? This is on camera. This is on camera. I'm challenging Shanti on
let's come
camera
back
to
to
come
the
correct.
evidence.
Okay,
I'm
take
challenging
that.
Shanti
Okay,
on camera
okay.
to come correct.
Okay.
Are you accepting my challenge?
Bro,
Are
I'm
you
not speaking
accepting my
anymore. I'm not
challenge?
speaking because
Right, so you're not accepting my
Yeah,
challenge.
yeah, I'm not.
Right, he's not accepting
Yeah,
my
I'm
challenge.
scared, yeah.
You see how chicken you are?
Verbal
You only tried to
gymnastics.
catch me off the hook.
So you mean that I destroyed you?
And
That's what
also,
you mean.
Shanzi,
That's what you
last
mean.
week
I destroyed
I
you.
said I want to debate
Right.
with you about the historical Jesus.
This is not
You
debating.
didn't take me
This
up on
is-
that.
no, it's
See, this is how you do
ignorant
it.
debate.
This is how you do
This
it.
is not praiseworthy
You
debate.
can't sit down, bro.
You're
Last
listening.
week I asked you, I said I want to challenge you on Surah 157 and on the historical Jesus of the claim of Surah 157.
I can't speak to you because you're not
didn't
really
do
listening.
that, but you came here unexpectedly. Last week I did
Unexpectedly.
it. Last week.
I have to call you.
Last
No, give me your
no,
number
no,
to call you.
sorry, sorry.
Hello, I'm coming.
Look, he's not accepting the
Sit
challenge.
down,
This is
don't lie.
obvious.
Look after
You're
yourself.
not accepting the challenge.
All right,
You're
okay.
not accepting
Okay,
the
now,
challenge.
can you answer my
Shanzi
question?
is a coward.
You don't answer my question.
Shanzi-
Right, Ronnie, look, Ronnie. Answer my question. Look. Here,
It's on camera. We're going to put it up. It's
Can I
on
answer my
camera. You're
question?
not
Can
accepting
I
my
answer my
challenge.
question?
You're not accepting my challenge.
Is it live?
You're not accepting
Can I
my
answer my
challenge. Thank you very much.
question?
You're not accepting my challenge.
rational?
You're not accepting
willing
my
to have a
challenge. You're not accepting my challenge. The evidence is here. It's on camera. I challenge Shanzi. He's not accepting it.
Okay.
It's on camera. I'm challenging Shanzi to a proper debate. He's not accepting it. I'm challenging Shanzi to a proper debate. He's not accepting it. He's not accepting it.
Can I answer my question? Can I answer my question?
No, answer mine. I
I
asked
answered
you
you
on
one.
camera. Are you going to challenge me?
answered you one.
I'm asking you on
He's not
camera.
listening.
You're giving
I'm
me a
not here.
lecture.
I'm here.
You're giving me
Answer
a
my
lecture.
question.
I want the camera to do it.
Do
The
what
camera
to you?
speaks. The camera will expose
Camera
your
speaks.
question. Let the camera
That's
speak.
serious.
Let the camera speak.
Are you serious?
I'll ask you again. I'm challenging you to a
No,
proper
before you
debate.
challenge me,
I'm
answer my
challenging-
question.
I'm challenging
Before
you
you,
to a proper debate.
before
Do
you,
you accept?
no, before you challenge.
Right, thank you.
I don't finish. Anyway, what I'm saying here, I asked him question. So what he did, he ran away. I'm asking him the question. Before you've gone.
A proper one.
Before you've gone.
A proper one. And you are running. You are running.
The point here, I asked a question. I said, Jesus said, hate your mother. The English, they will tell you.
This guy's emotional.
Not medic. Yes, all right. I'm emotional.
I'm not speaking
I
to
am
you.
emotional. You can't play that with me. You can't play that. I am
You're a
emotional.
broken record.
Yes, I am. I am.
So bye-bye.
I know you don't like freedom of speech. I know you want Sharia, but that don't work
No,
here.
look,
This is not Sharia. This is Sharia.
Can you speak someone like that? Can you debate someone like that?
Yes.
A Sharia emotional. What are you
Yes.
talking about? What are you talking about?
Accept or not? Say yes or no that you accept my
You said
challenge.
200 words.
Say yes
Sharia,
or no.
Quran,
Say yes or no. Say yes or
No,
no.
brother, don't speak about
Say yes or
You know
no.
what he's saying? Say so no about.
Say yes.
So what tell me say yes or no?
Say yes or no.
Brother, can you answer my
Say
question
yes
first?
or no.
If you answer my question,
I
I will
asked
answer
you this first. I asked you this
No,
first.
you ask me first.
I asked you this first.
Calm down.
And then
listen
you
to
brought
my-
your question
If you
in.
listen to me, calm down.
I'm
calm down.
challenging you to a proper debate.
let
Do
me
you
speak.
accept
Okay.
or do you
He's
not
not.
accept?
I don't debate with emotional.
you accept
I
or
don't
do
debate
you-
with the children.
Right, thank you.
I don't debate with children. Anyway.
It's on camera.
Yeah, it's on the camera. I don't debate with children. Alhamdulillah, it's on the camera. My point here is that when I said to look, every time they talk about sallu, sallu, I'm asking him in Arabic language. If you go to Arabic dictionaries, sallu has different meanings, correct? And I said to him, they always tell me, Shamsi, let's go back to the exegesis. Yeah, when we went back to the scholars of Arabic language, salat it has different meaning. When it comes from Allah, mean Allah to send mercy and a blessings upon His Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. All the Arabic scholars, the mufassirun of the Quran, agreed upon that. When I showed him that, he thought, I have nothing to refute. So do you know what I'm gonna say? You got me. I was not ready. Let us debate next week. If I already noticed that you're not listening to me, you just debating for the sake of debating. Any person with a logical, with a sound of intellect, will not waste his time with the children. Okay? The other thing I asked him, which he didn't want to answer, Jesus clearly said, hate your mother and your father in order for you to be my disciple. I asked the Christian, what does it mean? You know what they say? No, it doesn't mean hate. It means something else. So it's okay for them to have different meaning for the word hate. But for us, it's not okay to have different wording for the word salat, even though before Islam, the word salat has different meaning. But Arabic language, I mean the English language, hate mean hate. But the Christian, they will have different meaning for it. You see what I'm saying? They have no problem with that. Wallahi, if I meet a Christian consistent in this park, that's it. Tomorrow, Yom Al-Qiyamah, Day of Judgment. You never find. Except there's two of them, but I will not call them Christian missionaries. I'm talking about Christian missionaries. They're not Christian missionaries, those guys. One of them stopped coming because Bob the Builder was insulting him and he left. He was a good guy, person of dignity and honor. So that's my point. Alhamdulillah, let me just show the camera what I was reading from scholars of tafsir concerning this. Because I know the brother when he's debating David Wood, he should not translate it as prayer for. Doesn't mean that. Nah, that's incorrect. What he means as, look, scholars of tafsir, all of them, from the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, no person say, you change it now because you want to support your belief. No. Like the Arabs, they were looking for any excuse to accuse Islam of paganism or to accuse Islam is false. How come they never use this word? Because from the nature of the Arabic language, they knew doesn't mean that. You have English speaker, he tried to explain the Arabic language. Wallahi, this is a clown thing. That's why I speak it's called 19. It's like a mental institute. Some crazy people come here. Anyway, let us cite out for the viewers who are sincere. This verse of Ahzab. Indeed, Allah, which is the verse conference. Look, even the translation, conference his blessings, shower his blessings, yeah? His angels ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So its meaning is that Allah shower his mercy upon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and praise him. That's Imam al-Tabarani, 300 years, which like 1,000 years ago, okay? Ibn al-Arabi said, Salat from Allah is a mercy, and from the creatures, the angels mean and jinn, angels, man and jinn, it is standing, bowing, prostrating, supplication, glorification. Why? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already established to us in the Quran that everyone's in need of him. Allah is not in need of no one. Allah protects and no one protects Allah. And when you pray to something else, you want something from that thing to benefit you. And Allah already said all mankind and the jinn can if they come together, they will never benefit Allah or harm Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when we see the word salat, we know it has different meaning. When it comes to Allah, due to his majesty and power and perfect attribute names, and he's the creator of the heavens and the earth, meaning that he sent his blessings. You saw, but the Christians are, someone who's drowning. He looks for anything to save his life. Even he will hold to a thread. Even he knows the thread will not help him. That's the Christians. They're dying. They look for any excuse to support their paganism. That God, Jesus, I don't believe God entered a woman private part and he come out and a woman had to take care of him. God who created a woman made him again. That is illogical, irrational belief. That's why the Christians, they will never call Christians to their belief. If you go to church, singing emotion, singing, dancing around, what you do? You see what I'm saying? No, I don't really speak to you. Anyway.
Nobody wants to answer my questions.
No, I ask someone else.
Nobody wants to answer
anyway, I'm one of them.
Have you shown it in
anyway, Ibn Manzur, Ibn Manzur. That's a good question.
What's the earliest dictionary you can show us?
Ibn Manzur. To be honest, the earliest dictionary is Abu al-Aliya, which is a 2nd century. He's an Arabic scholar. Anyway. I just told him over here, Imam Bukhari.
Nobody's going to argue if you show it in the actual language itself.
That's a problem when you come late.
Well, if he's answered the question,
I did show it.
Could you show it?
No, but don't say no one, because when you come late, that's a problem. If you say, have you showed this? Because I already showed it and I'm going to show it. Anyway, Imam al-Bukhari said, Abu al-Aliya said, the salat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to a prophet, me to mention him in this, his praise of his prophet. So his praise, ma'ruf, praise, sending blessings and mercy is well known. This Abu al-Aliya, which is one of the Arabic scholars, one known Arabic scholar, tafsir scholar, is well known. He studied under
dictionary.
Bro, these days they will not write in the books. So it's the 2nd century. If you know about books,
was there no dictionaries in the 2nd century?
Give me one of the scholars of 2nd century.
I'm asking you.
I'm asking you. Abu al-Aliya was before 2nd century, between 1st century. Okay. Abu al-Aliya. He was from the Tabi'een, who studied under the companions. So who received the pure Arabic language? Because after that, it was Sabawayh, Ahmad ibn Khalil Farahidi, who came after Abu al-Aliya. Anyway, even you go to Sibaweh, Ahmed bin Khalid Farahidi. Anyway, this point is clear. Alhamdulillah. So what we're gonna say, all scholars of tafsir understood this way. But the problem that the Christian, they will not ever excuse me, you are a Christian. Can you come forward, explain to us?
Christian, please do not call me that.
Okay, you are Nazarenes, you believe in the Bible?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Jesus said in Luke 14:26, you cannot be my disciple until you hate your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, even your own life. So you think that is a good teaching to teach people to hate their families?
Yes.
So you hate your mother?
If she's a Nazi and
Doesn't say that. Jesus never said a Nazi. Now you're adding. Jesus never said if she's a Nazi or she's from Britain. Jesus was not from this country. Just he said clearly, what is the condition? The condition in order for you to be his disciple, to be his companion.
just to hate your mother for no reason.
Brother,
That's literally what you think Jesus was
yeah,
saying.
no, no. Hate is
Is that what
literal.
you think Jesus was saying?
No, forget about you thinking. You tell us what it means, hate here.
Okay, I will say it after, but I just want to be clear 100% on is that what you say? Are you saying that Jesus is just saying hate your mother?
He doesn't know, that's why he's asking.
I'm asking you. I know, alhamdulillah, but I'm asking you.
You do know?
Yeah, but it's not about me to know or not. It's about you to explain to us that according to the Bible, Luke 14:26.
Yes.
Yeah, Luke, I believe 14:26. Jesus said, "You cannot be my disciple until you hate your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, even your own life."
Yes.
So Jesus, if you are alive at the time of Jesus.
Okay, so in that logic, they would
Someone
kill,
give me water,
they would kill
No, water
themselves
is here in my
right
bag.
there, right?
Say again.
I said in that logic, they would kill themselves right there, because if you hate your own life, then you
wanna
take
go?
your own life right there and then. If you hated your own life, then you would take your own life if you hated your own life. So according to the history, the disciples did not take their own life. So clearly,
That is wrong, because if you hate your own life, not every person hates his own life, he kill himself.
So
Many
what
people
would
say,
you
I hate
do?
your own life. Depends on the people, innit?
So okay, so what would you do if you hated your own life?
Brother, I don't hate my own life, tell me what to do. Forget about you hate own life. I'm saying, do you think that is good teaching to teach people to hate their family?
Yes, from my experience, yes. Because I've had my family, the ones that love me, but also hate me in a sense of what I say and I believe is the truth, what I believe is logic, what I believe is correct or moral.
So you hate your mother?
Yes.
Okay.
In some way, yeah.
Look Jesus now, look Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and this Christian princess, he tried to refute me. Luke 14:26. نعم. He go to the verse when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمَنْ لا تجد قوما يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر يودون من حاد الله. Those who go against Allah, wage a war against Allah. Jesus said, if your mother go wage a war against you, you hate her. Jesus never said that. Jesus, he just saying, you cannot be my disciple. And the Christian princess just explained a different way. Said, no, mean to love more. But the word is hate.
No. It
doesn't mean to love more.
It doesn't mean to love more.
Hate. I like this way. I like, man. You here, shake my hand for this.
So
I like this one.
So just like when people are outside Islam and they come and they misinterpret a certain word or scripture in surah and stuff, it's wise that you do the same with the Bible as well.
I didn't do it.
And wait a minute.
You accuse me, I said I didn't.
Wait, I know you don't think you have, but I'm just saying it.
Clarify to me, show me where I did.
Okay? And so what I'm saying is according to our tradition, according to the way, it doesn't mean that. As a Nazarene, it has never meant that. We have never said it means I am just to hate my life or I'm just to hate my mother.
So it has meanings.
And say, I follow Jesus, mother, I hate you now.
So it has meanings.
Huh?
Yeah, it has different meanings.
Yes,
Okay, that's my point.
Just
I have no problem to accept that.
Yeah.
I have no problem to accept
Oh,
that.
good.
So what I just did, I'm showing the people who are inconsistent here. But you said yes, had different meaning. So when I speak to Christians and I tell them Salat has different meaning, they will try to do anything to reject it.
That's what we
but on the
originally
other, so I'm saying that's my point.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, you understood
then
it.
I can shake your hand and say you're saying that you
That's
can
what I'm saying.
manipulate both.
That's what I'm saying.
Bible and you can manipulate the Quran, and I see the example you're giving.
But what we say, there was no in the history that the Arabic speakers from the Mufassirun, from the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ time, that believe the word Salat when it comes to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala means to Allah to pray. To pray to who? Allah already said He is the Khaliq, the originator. Everyone should worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Anyone that not worship, and Allah mentioned anyone that worships someone besides Allah will go to the hellfire.
Dictionary with that again. I'm just writing down for my own.
It's
notes.
Bukhari.
No, the dictionary that you made mention of.
Ibn Manzoor.
Ibn Manzoor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mention that.
Simple enough.
And do you have any ones that earlier than Ibn Manzoor?
Sibawayh.
Sibawayh.
But it would have been.
You don't need Sibawayh. If you have Abu Aliya,
someone who's outside Islam can come and
if you have Abu Aliya, you don't need Sibawayh.
Sometimes they can.
Yeah.
What year is Abu
right.
Aliya?
Abu Aliya was a student of the Sahaba, so way before
And
Sibawayh.
he compiled a dictionary.
No, he didn't write dictionary. It's a narration from him. Abu Aliya
So
said
that's an
this.
exegesis, right?
It's not exegesis. It's a narration. It says athar. It's a narration.
It's a narration
Yes, athar.
to say what it
That's
the
what
word means.
it means. Yeah, explain, because Abu Aliya, one of the scholars of tafsir of the Quran. And
where-
Abu Aliya, there's a nice story about him.
Where can you find it?
It's in Bukhari, Sahih Bukhari.
In Sahih Bukhari.
Abu Aliya, one of the beautiful story about him, that when he went to take hadith from one of the scholars of hadith during his time, when he prayed behind him and he saw him not praying correctly, he said, I left him. He said, why? He said, I cannot trust someone to narrate hadith correctly if he does not pray correctly. Look at do you remember the hadith we were talking about last week?
That's what I was trying to
See
say.
how they emphasize.
This is
We
what
are
I'm trying to
emphasize.
go. Hadith.
We're not like Kemet and other people masakin. All right, okay. Look how she said, it was nice to meet you.
You better know you need to run away. They're trying to drop sly ones, you know. Yes.
Yeah, bro, بيجيك 10 بنادم فوق
Don't put me on there.
Yeah, they're done. What?
Which way is which?
Which way is what? Listen up, listen. Oh, don't stress.
The Torah. I want to tell you what Allah said.
Keep saying Israel.
Sometimes when they're Muslims are heckling, Muslims are like, guys, calm down. Then they're all quiet. And then if we're still like spitting, then people will be like, oh, look at these guys. Do you know what I mean? So we should show that same uniformity that we like hunting
Now, here is the 5 pages. 5 pages altogether. I just wrote 5 pages. What is it generally translated? Prayer. Prayer. You can go. You can go to the bedside. You can check it out. Okay. Here's the Basura.
I know your name.
I'm saying the Quran itself extends.
I don't think we should. Why should we? Why should we? Because you don't want to bring your kid revenge and
Along, man, I weave like that. You're seeing it live now, you get me? Let me see what Modi is talking about.
Saw me praying on this, a stone or a leaf or a wood, it's not mean I'm worshipping it. It's mean I'm praying on it. Just like you're praying on the carpet, it doesn't mean you're worshipping the carpet, you're praying on the carpet.
But can you pray on a carpet, on a prayer mat?
If I prayed on a prayer mat, which is not from...
Raven, we saying what is
Yeah, we're looking for you still, bro.
what's Scat still there?
We were here to get waiting for you to do the
Our
race.
corner.
Yeah, our corner to get it.
Where's Scattered? Callum's here, Issa's there.
Yeah.
Them man I'm gonna make them man wrap up in the Somali corner, and then we can do it. You get me?
All right, cool. Let me you understand that. Conspiracy growing in last 20 years.
I need to find Scattered.
To manifest all the qualities. So if you're dumb, you have to know where.
One of them, yeah.
What's it? The feelings.
You're director, I feel you were the director still. Yeah.
Go on, brother.
You said you called out here.
No, man, listen, I had this is a
What am I looking for now? There things.
Viewers, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what we've got right now.
Is the stainer?
Yeah. All right. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, Scattered. Hey, Scattered Minds, if you're watching the live stream, fam, forward, fam. We're ready. I'm trying to find you right now in the park. thing still. I do, Ken. I like soccer. Saying you can't see him nowhere. Come like in there and the light.
When they go.
Huh?
Have we found out what Allah prays here?
Yeah, you know, he said he's praised.
Huh?
Yeah, the Jew is Allah praise.
Yeah, you praise. Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Right, there you go. Allah praise. We know, Allah praise.
Allah praise, my soul, Allah praise.
That's the question. That's the question. Who is he praying to? That's the
Praise,
question.
that's a question. That's a $1 million question, bro.
He prays that Allah prays on it. It's like, yeah, I mean.
But the point is,
You know what we say? We say, yeah, when what Allah says becomes, like when he's praying on something, he's praying that something becomes, like he's creating like the function of
but the point is, Allah is praying. That's really the point. I didn't know that God prayed.
It's a form of communication.
Wow, that's a really, that's a really bit of a matter. I thought prayer.
That's the
No, that's
what we're doing is we're making a connection.
You have 50 minutes.
Right. Here is my response.
Last response. Let's give him grace. Let's give him a chance. This is your last chance, yeah? Go on.
Conclusion and then I'll do my conclusion and then I'll move on, okay?
Oh, Shamsi can help you.
Yeah, Shams. Go, Shams. Shams, help him. Shams, help him.
Okay, go.
Let's discuss one-to-one. If she wants to discuss with Brother Shamsi, Brother Shamsi will work this
Shamsi can help you. No, you can tell him. Go on, Shams.
Now, remember, I asked her, do you remember what I said?
Yeah.
This discussion will be over, and I call her Decepticon, if she fails to provide either from one of those 4 classical Arabic dictionaries.
I gave you the tafsir.
You are
I gave you
interrupting.
Islamic tradition.
You are behaving like a very uncivilized individual.
Islamic traditions, Mansoor.
So I would have to say simply, Hatun, please shut up and listen.
Can you make your point quick?
Now,
Can you make your point quick?
now,
Thank you. Can you make your point quick?
right. Oh, you put from here.
Is Allah not a good speaker? Why there is
Allah's not
Why
clear.
is he didn't say Baraka?
Tell him the word. Tell him the word. Tell him the word again. What's the word, Barak? Tell him the word.
This discussion will be over, and she will call the Decepticon if she fails to provide the meaning of the word Salla Yusallu Ala from what? Not from me, not from Brother Hijab. He did a very good job. Not
Very job.
Not
Embarrass himself, bro.
any individuals here and there, but from authoritative, classical Arabic dictionaries, such as Lisan al-Arab, Taj al-Urub, Qamus al-Muhit, Siha, or Mukhtar al-Siha. I gave these examples. Did she provide the meaning of the word from those authoritative dictionaries?
You can't even be honest. That's right. You can't even be honest. Yeah.
More than 50 translations, Muslims and non-Muslims, on the word Yusalluna ala, translated by them. Blessings, mercy, elevation, and so on. She did not agree with any one of them. Instead, what she did was carried on from reading the English translations of Ibn Kathir, what he said, Tirmidhi, what he said. Now, I haven't examined Ibn Kathir and Tirmidhi yet. What I was asking her for her third evidence is corpus, Arabic corpus, which she said, no, she's not going to say. Guess what I did? I brought the evidence myself on my own phone. So now, I am going to now examine this evidence that she provided and show to you how deceptive she is in providing evidence to you and deceiving you all.
No, that's
Now,
her understanding.
yes.
It's not being deceptive. That's her
Okay,
understanding.
I agree. Her understanding why this is wrong, and based on that wrong understanding, she's misleading others. Now here, Arabic corpus says the word Sad Lam Waw, the trilateral root. The same page she didn't want me to show, which I now have on my phone. Now this triliteral root occurs 99 times. 12 times. Excuse me. Is she gonna?
هاتوا show it here.
الله ما ارسل نبي قال يذهب الى امريكا ويتكلم باللغه العربيه. هذا معك؟
لا.
انت سعودي؟ لا ما عندك هذا يا اخي. ما في فلس حشطي. انت اسمع انا اتكلم
بس شمسي بس مو.
لا ما في لا تركز. لا معك انت تريد؟ لا انا خلاص شيء انت. أريني في القرآن أن أين يقول اتبع آية.
شلون أريك
قال لك أنا شيعي. قال لا. محمد.
هدايتك. أنا أريد هدايتك.
أنا
أريد أوديك لجن.
ادي نفسك شنو أول. أنا كنفس.
هشام زي إنجليش أنا ودي أفهم.
أنا
هذا جاي حرك هذا جاي حرك.
وشاسي ولا
ما قدرت.
اسمع
All the Arabics, pardon me, we got a cut car. We don't know what's going over here for the English people. Can't hear nothing.
No, but hold on.
According to who? According to Arabic language. Here I will demonstrate from this very website. Now, verb two forms. 3:95. You sign it. It says what? فنادته الملائكة وهو
already.
Hey, Callum.
Oh, sugar.
You see him?
When you ready? How long?
I was ready now still.
Where's everybody?
I was looking for scattered. That's the only one, man. I don't know where he is right now still, but everyone else is there, man.
Quick one,
You
man.
saying, because you want to get into something?
I want to go, man.
Okay,
I
come
go.
with your brief thing then, man. Come, man.
Where did Dunya go?
They just coming. Translate, yeah?
Go.
Yeah, we got people here, you know.
Yeah. We're gonna do it now. Still, let me get my camera. Give me my camera.
So what?
I hate when my people stand in camera and embarrass themselves.
Yo,
Honestly, no.
yo, Everlast. Yo, fam. Hey man's got to wrap the thing, you know, fam.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up.
Am I going there?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
We're gonna film something. We got our corner going
But
on.
anyways, what we're saying, long story short, yeah, we're gonna
Raven,
end it.
Callum,
So,
Issa.
at the end of the day, this
Hey,
is
look at
another
it, I say
episode
it.
of my brothers right here. Glad you're here, brothers. So at the end of the day, the main point is all Somali people should be proud of who they are.
Yeah.
Know thyself.
Come on.
100%.
Now, know who you are,
Young
man.
Abdi.
Young
Know
Abdi.
your history. Know your deen.
I got the number, man. I've guessed I've
That
got a
work in
number.
this world as a Somali. Your deen and your dakan. Those two will get you everywhere, man. I know a lot of you, maybe some of you are being bullied or some of you are going through a hard time. Please come to the park every Sunday and connect with a man like me, a man like them, so we could, have a chat. Salam.
Suad.
Hey, yo. Hey, what? Do you want to come over here? Should we bring the camera over?
Is your family?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Forward.
Join,
If I'm real corner, it's the real one. Where's Callum?
Not again.
Where's Callum at, man? Where's Callum good?
It has different meanings, and in the context where the Allah prayed, it means.
Okay, so you're mixed.
Trying to find Callum now. Where's he at? Yeah. You seen Callum?
Who's that?
Callum. Is he in there? He ain't there, man.
I'm afraid.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were
Have you seen Callum? I'm trying to find Callum, man. Ah, he's over there. All right, this is our corner, yeah? Yeah, man.
I just want to start.
I get a mic in the middle.
You start off. Yeah, all right, so I'm going to start it. So when I first came here, right, I've always been community-led in the sense of whatever group you identify as, the best way to help that group is by being self-sufficient, right? And one of the challenges I face with the quote-unquote black community is we're very open, which is good to an extent, but sometimes we're unaware that some of the people we let in are actually either using or going to undermine our progress, all right? And I think week to week, I'm seeing this constantly unfold, all right? So ultimately, my full solution is self-determination, right? Yeah, you identify a group and you start there, yeah, whatever that group might be. But I want people to jump in the sense of, what do you think the solution is to other groups who are practicing racism against the black community?
Well, I would say the first thing we need to look at or point out is the various things that they've done and demonstrated against us for us to then look to the solution. I'm saying that we're taking people as friends and allies who demonstrate clearly that they are our enemies, hiding it within their language and behind their language. As we have foolproof evidence of
Mad thing, I should say.
The origins of the Sakas. So remember, we're still talking about Jacks because Chimas are descendants of the Sakas, right? So the Sakas are a group of Iranian people. I'm going to say this again for Beyond Atheism. I'm going to say this again for Beyond Atheism, right?
Where is
the
he?
Sakas are a group of Iranian
Getting him in here, fam. Call him out. I'm getting him in here, fam. This ain't doing it right.
By all means, come and either refute him, or what I'm saying is, I've spoken about
Can we do the way around that side, fam? Big go around that side, fam. We're going to start the show out here.
I'm only here for a little while, man.
I know, fam. We're going to slide out. We can slide out as well, man. We need to know the air, fam. I like Callum, come on.
Have pain in their heart or hatred for black people. And if there is, what is motivating it? What is driving it? And is there a solution? Or do we even care for a solution?
Okay, so I would say the fact that they've been brought up, a lot of them are raised in this country, been around us for so long, and a lot of black people have converted to Islam, and a lot of black people were Muslims when they came here and their parents came here from South African countries, etc. They are fully well aware. For instance, I'm dealing with specifically the Bangladeshi community that's Muslim. They are fully aware that Muslims are black as well. So the fact that they haven't bothered to go amongst themselves and give talks about these issues to remove their anti-blackism, for me, we are wasting our time trying to assist them in that. Let them go along astray if that's the way they want to be. My issue is black people taking them as allies and friends.
Now we're on the same page.
So I'm saying to you, very simply this. If we do know, as we know for sure, as their Bangladeshi snitched on the whole of the Bangladeshi community, goddammit, and said this is normal language for Bangladeshis behind the scenes. How's it going? Anyone can quote it in Bangladeshi? N-word, da-da-da, bacha, what was it? Son of a, I mean, that's despicable language, bro. So imagine if that's normal. How much they see us. Now, How would you say we should see those people that see us that way?
Well, me personally,
yes,
I've always said that it's always inward looking, right? So I don't even, if someone has a negative disparaging thing to say about black people, it's not my concern, because the solution is going to come from within. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to spend my time walking around going, you. It's of no point, right?
You might misunderstood the question. I'm saying, we have taken these people, we are going to, potentially going to, we have taken them as friends and allies to the point where they will fight black people, pro-black people, for their monkeys that hate them. Do you understand my point? And you're not an isolated person. It's not Rat Raven alone, is it? You're representing a collective, yes? Right. So you can't just say, oh, Rat Raven, I don't.
No, but me personally, well, we are collective individuals, right? I'm saying the practice I do is I like to look within. Or if we're saying like how to treat people, right? I'm saying that we are treating people with courtesy.
See. Yeah. How to see
them. I'll view them. Well, if you're saying as opposition, or as
in your classification system, yes, in our system, of who is this and who is that. The fact that, say it again, we've taken them as friends and allies.
I wouldn't say enemies.
And a lot of the time,
there, but I wouldn't say enemies.
Who said I won't go in there? Damn right, they're enemies.
Okay.
They're enemies as hell. Any group, I want you to understand.
They're not de facto, isn't it?
I believe black people ain't got no friends.
I'm saying, if we want to isolate, if we had communities where we didn't interact, I would agree with you. But I'm saying there are other people that are so intertwined with them. And these blacks are intertwined with you or people you're intertwined with.
Right.
So I'm saying, unless the mind has a way of looking at them so that it can say, right, you see this guy here? What's he really like behind the English language? And when he's with his brethren, what is he saying? Why does he really see me? Am I a goal? Am I a means to the ends of where he wants to go and throw me away? Like they were saying, isn't it? When they were saying, let's use respect or let's use this. This is part of their culture, carried through generations.
Now, if there's any person here who wants to jump in and say this is not correct.
Let's go. Anyone else want to say something?
Yeah, I don't want to start making
Anyone
can jump in, yeah.
Carry on.
Go ahead.
Anyone looking around?
No shout for the shadows today. Okay, go.
All right. Like a speech. That's good. Yeah, so I'm trying to really get you to come out in this tortoise show where you look so far inward. I'm not listening. No, I'm not listening. I'm saying, I agree you have to look inward.
Yeah.
But I'm saying we are not isolated creatures. Right. We interact with them. What they hide affects our lives. Okay. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm saying we have given them power already. And I'm saying, how do we undo that process?
Well, you know what, there's everyone. Yeah, well, the first thing, there is like the thoughtful class here, which is the people who know. And because we know, we act. But there's those who don't know, innit? So the first point is, how do you act with them? So we're going to use these incidents as a training tool, right? So everyone says, kumbaya, we love everyone, right? But then it seems it's just black people love everyone. People don't seem to collectively love people, right? So to them, what do we do? To the kumbayarists,
No, hold on. You just said we're the only people that love everyone.
We are.
They don't.
As far as I can see. Right?
So then what stance should we have? Well, I'm saying
we have to train our people to look inward. That's it.
No, hold on. No. Thank you very much. You see, the words looking inward, bro. They sound like some meditative spiritual thing. And I agree with that. But I'm saying when it comes to a people that have this...
A black first mentality.
A black first mentality.
But if you're trying to fix quote unquote the black community, right? Then you have to have a black first mentality. Meaning that whenever I constructively can do something beneficial to black people, I will. Alright? And because you understand that black people need no help. Because we understand that there is no other groups chiming in on that kind of same level that it is vice versa.
Let me give an example. This is a brilliant example. Do you and have you been caught using the terms white supremacy?
I've said that one.
You say that quite often, don't you? Thank you very much. In the classification system of your psyche, you've said that there's a system and an ideology that sees itself supreme to blacks. Wouldn't it be wise to say, okay, we've got Bangladeshi anti-black supremacy, yes?
Well,
why not? It's even worse because the white people, the white British people, their racism's in English.
But you can only have one supreme.
You know what they're saying. You can only have one supreme.
So as long as you have white supremacy,
let me explain. One sec, sorry.
He's on spirit.
Let me explain.
Say that again.
I'm saying to you, my brother, the same way how you're saying white supremacy. You're saying the word supreme means the ultimate. Yes, the ultimate of over everything else. What I'm saying to you is, because we're the bottom of this, right? Why do you want to make these distinctions when we're all scrambled? I'm saying by using the term white supremacy,
you're ignoring.
When the white, look at this, white people from among them fight white racists. When have you seen a group of Bangladeshis, Pakistanis, and these mulatto Arabs and everyone else beating the hell out of them group because they're anti-black? Where does it exist? For slavery? Not even for slavery, fam.
No, I haven't seen it, no.
Exactly.
But what's that going to do with supremacy? So, for example,
Right,
if white supremacy is a thing, all other things are subjugated to that. So we can't have
but not in the Asian people's minds, though.
I'm not. Wait.
Not in their minds.
I'll tell you what we can have. Yeah, we can have a caste system, which is their original.
This is what I'm getting.
Not in their minds.
No, but what I'm saying is you're looking at it from their angle down. I'm looking from our angle up. And what I'm saying to you is, white supremacy does not have a thing where every single white person is a supremacist in ideology. It's a system that assists those at the top. Yes? And it's a system that does make white people, let's say, in a privileged position. What I'm saying to you is, it is so intertwined with Chinese, it is so intertwined with Indian, it is so intertwined with everyone else, where they're all making sure they get somewhere at our what? Detriment. Do you understand?
But
so
it's
I'm saying
a
to
pyramid, though,
brother, I'm saying to you, the pyramid in your mind is garbage. I'm saying when you're out there, bruv, in the street, this is what I'm saying. No, I don't mean, sorry, I'm not talking about you personally. I'm saying in people's minds, the thing that they're thinking, because for instance, we have been found to side with people against white racists. Let's say for instance, Tommy Robinson, regardless of how we see it, let's divide his people into 50-50. There's one 50-50, one 50% anti-black racists against everyone except whites. The others, they have an issue with the Asian community being racist against them. They've had issues with them. They don't know who else to follow, what to do about it. So I'm saying you get black people going against them when the people you're siding with, you're siding with against them are bigger enemies than them.
Well, John Henry Clark said we have no friends, right?
That's what I said.
So if that's the case, then we don't need to make no distinction. And this is the problem I said, when I first came out, I identified this. We're not there when these discussions are being had, right? But every time we get some kind of leeway, some kind of recording, it's never in our favour, innit? So the best way to defend ourselves is to be inward, innit? That's the only way. It's the only way. If anything,
I'm just. Let me just say, when you say inward, it always think of either burying your head in the sands or a tortoise.
Okay, well, no, that's not what I mean. No, what I mean is, we're here now, right? Yeah. We build amongst ourselves, we bring each other, we put ourselves first in all constructive, solution-based activities.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. And the only time we're going to reach outside is if we're trading, and even though we're trading on it in an equal level. You know what I mean? We're coming to the table with something worthy of trade. Yeah. Rather than a scattered kind of collective, it's a strong collective where we put our needs first.
But this is the thing, our needs first. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, the situation that we're at on the global scale is we're right at the bottom. Do you agree in the Caribbean that the Indians are further than the black people there?
Yeah.
Trinidad, whichever island you quote.
So in Africa and the Caribbean, there are Asian elite groups that run.
And it's commonplace, yes?
Yeah, of course.
And I'm saying to you, in this framework of thinking, white supremacy, I'm just saying the problem with this idea, right? How it's carried from the 60s and whatever else to now, when the paradigm has changed clearly. I'm saying we need to look at them as equal or even worse. Because look how much broken down we've got of the white supremacy system. Francis Cresswellson dealt with that matter. What writings have we got on these people?
But my thing is,
do you understand?
Always shocked.
How are we supposed to?
If you read Neely Fuller's work, right, he does identify that regardless of what, you can only have one supreme, and these people are subjugated to that. So it is.
Who's subjugated to white supremacy?
Everyone who's underneath.
Okay.
Right?
Demonstrate that.
No. So according to him, there's three types of people. There's the white supremacists, the white people, and the non-white people. That's how he identifies them when it comes to structural race. That's how he identifies.
Do you see that problem? Do you see how crazy that is?
Well, you have to read his work. But this is how he identifies.
Who said I had? You got to think. Come on, bro. That's what Francis Cresswellson. No. Hear what I'm saying?
Yeah. She quotes him before you read her book. You have to read his.
No, I got to her book then too.
She says read his first, and also to watch a documentary about what they did in Germany.
No, but let's deal with what you just quoted, bro.
Which one is before the cost?
Hold on, you just said white supremacy.
5,000.
White people.
My thing is, why are we shocked
When we I want to get what do we do? I'm saying why.
The question is, what system do we create for
Hold
ourselves?
on, I'm saying why we are shocked.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, I'm trying to get to the
Black
point.
people's never had friends.
What he's quoted is the reason. You give them again: white supremacy, white people, and non-white people.
White supremacists, white people, and non-white people.
Right. I'm saying
In a white supremacist system, that's how they view it.
And this is what I'm saying. From you keep looking at it through their glasses. I'm saying from our glasses, right? Whoever's an enemy,
what would you propose
on this level? I'm saying put them all in the same damn basket. And in fact, if you're gonna anti-black, however you want to view it, or anti-black supremacist, whatever the hell it is, what my point is that even if you're gonna even make allegiance with certain people, it should be white people, because they've demonstrated that they will beat up white. From young, I've seen this. Listen,
aligned us with someone else.
Listen, hold on, no. I said if.
Yeah, you're guy good, and then you aligned us with someone else. You had the facts for a bit.
Have you finished? I like this. I like the fact that you said this while I'm here. If we were in a position of independence, but right now we are dependent on everybody else. We don't even control the value of our natural resources. So I'm saying to you, no more. We have to do business and align with somebody somewhere. Yes or no? Right then. So who's that?
But the Asians, they're still racist, but they still do business with us.
Stop.
So we can't say the business, we just align with one.
Hold on 1 second. I want to get this thing. You all had an issue when I said about this white people. Now you agree we have to do some interaction. And I'm saying to you, if we've got the choice, which one? I want to hear it.
I'm saying business-wise, we supposed to deal business-wise just like them. We're supposed to deal with all of them, but we should also know when we're doing business, they are not our friends. And black people have no friends. That's it.
I agree.
Everyone else, we still have to do business.
And let's include, let's include in that. Sorry. I did also miss out, and this brother here has reminded me, the Somali community on the anti-blackism. So, the Somali community on anti-blackism.
I just want to clarify a few issues. Does anyone know who the richest person known to mankind ever existed? Do you know who he was? Does anyone know his definitely story? The great wealth he had.
He went to Hajj and he gave it to Egypt.
Every country stepped up. Of how he went through many different countries, gave out gold and whatnot. The amount of integrity that this guy showed. So with the Moorish community, with a lot of black empires that once existed, and how they were not known to be aggressors. They were very giving and were very welcoming people. But the issues that face our black community now, I still identify myself as a black person. I know what the black experience is like, regardless of Somali, regardless of Muslim. I still identify myself as black. With all the black wealth that we have within our black countries, there seems to be an elitist system that's in place. Go to places like Nigeria, where it's an oil-rich country, yet there's only a few people at the top that really eat the fruits of the labour. You feel me, right? I feel within the black community, and I've been around Asian people, I've been around Arab people, I've been around all sorts of people. I myself have experienced a lot of prejudice. I've experienced when I've gone to the masjid where I'm not seen as an individual. Does this affect me? No, I don't really care at the end of the day, because in the eyes of my creator, it doesn't really bother me, right? There is, in most communities, 10% there is prejudice. Within even my own community, they stigmatize other tribes. There was a tribe called the Bantus who...
Did you hear the beginning?
I was listening.
Did you hear the introduction that you gave? For the subject?
For the sake of the argument.
I'm just saying, it seems you may have missed it.
Yeah, so remind me.
It's our corner, and then one of the start conversation is racism in other cultures towards black people. And is it there? And if it's there, should we do it? What would be the solution?
So there is. Anti-blackism.
Yeah. Anti-blackism.
So within a lot of communities. Forget about the park. Let's look at globally. From all communities, be them Asian, be them some Arab, be them all sorts of communities. Black people, Somali as well. So black people are seen in a negative light, and this is due to societal problems. These are due to what's perpetuated by the masses, by the media, how we're looked at. We're seen as the boogeyman, we're seen as
You've identified it.
I've identified it, yeah? Now this is what I want to say, right? So if we want to focus on, let's say right now, for argument's sake, the whole drama that happened with Saeed, within the Bangladeshi community, I have a colleague that's Bengali, right? I have good friends that are Bangladeshi, right? Are they racist themselves? No. Are their parents, do they have some sort of prejudice in that? It exists. But what does it do? Where does it stem from? It stems from jahiliyyah, ignorance of what they do not know. Do you understand?
Yeah, but then
also,
one of the things was, before you carry on, we're talking about when black people are not there, how are people speaking? Because if those people are responsible for your progress in some area, why would they give it to you if they're feeling a certain way? So when you hear these racist tapes that goes on, the casualness of the undermining is like it's just accepted. It's like, you know, someone's like, this man is nothing. But you know this, right? Of course, they do. You know what I mean? But I'm saying is, that conversation doesn't tend to happen when you're around, right?
Of course, it's all behind closed doors.
Right.
But
because your same friends, these people here are also our friends.
No.
And they're saying this. So what is to be done about it? Now I have my side.
Let
them go.
You know what? I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be very fair, very just. With my own community, it happens. Does it stem from racism? No, it's just what the lack of understanding.
Racism is lack of understanding.
It's cultural illnesses. From an Islamic standpoint, I'm sure you should agree.
The most important thing is what is to be done.
No, hold up.
I could come to you with a gun.
I want to make a broader point. Allow me to make a
Go ahead. I'm just saying, make it clear. I
want to make a clear broader point.
Elaboration of what Somalis think and feel about
Somalis, I'm trying to look at the bigger picture. Hold on. The broader picture is, again, I can only talk about what I know.
Are you confirming that Somalis are not black then?
What I'm saying, no, it's not that. It's not that.
Sorry?
No, it's not that. I didn't say that.
We're saying that.
I hear what I know, but I'm saying he came and said, even though I'm Somali,
all right,
I identify as black. So I'm understanding what that even though is.
So what I'm trying to say to you is, as Somalis, we still identify ourselves as black by default, right?
What do you mean we still? What do you mean? I don't get what you mean.
There's loads of shit here.
We're black.
I'm trying to understand what you mean. When you say Somalis, we still identify.
What I'm saying, if I go to Somaliland tomorrow, do you know how they see me as? Although I'm Somali by appearance, they see me as a Westerner. Wrong, my right, look, man. They see you as English or you're not Somali. You're Somali. You're So me, myself, I come across, there's prejudice within me. Do you understand? Not within me, sorry. Hold up, that's me. I beg you, let me speak.
But I'm just trying to wonder whether your viewpoint was abstract or looking at or you talking abstract.
He's at 5 minutes.
Let him land, and then we can jump in.
We still view ourselves as black.
The subject matter.
Still.
What I'm saying is, remember, before I come off, I said the Somali community.
Right.
Instead of him pick that bone that I threw out there and say, you know what, the Somali community, because bare Somalis here admitted they have the same prejudice of anti-blackism, right? As Pakistanis, Bangladeshis and so on. And if you look in the comment section on any issue between the Somali and the black, you see how they bring each other.
I don't care about all that.
You should have put what you do, that's what the comments do.
No. See me as an individual.
It's not an individual.
It's not individual teams though.
Let him land, and then we show.
Sorry, can I just say something?
Wow! Listen to what you're saying. I'm not back to that.
Let the man finish.
That's the colour of his skin, boy.
I'm not back to that.
You monkey.
Listen.
Not you, not him.
You what this guy said?
You know how I individual here. You know how I look at it as a black individual here. As a Somali.
Because what? You're
not as human beings.
It's on camera, bro.
It's brothers. You're done religion.
Alright, that's cool. Remember I warned you. No. I said the N-word. I'm saying that there.
From a Somali standpoint, yeah, sis, he was prejudice towards black people. But these are cultural illnesses. But why these are cultural illnesses. Because I don't feel myself Arab. I don't feel myself English. No, we don't.
You're always on yourself.
Okay, sorry, but Somalis are equally, when it comes to different groups, they're equally
Say that again?
Yo, let's get one voice.
One voice. Let me go ask you a question. What I see, right? What I see. If you have one time, you get identified group as black, right? Even when we say West Indian culture.
Let's get one voice. One voice.
You're going to see black people, right, from America and Jamaica who don't identify with group. They're so forth, right? They ally with other people who are person, right? So in the Somali community, you're going to get the same. Very white. Because
Afro-Caribbean. That was a racial argument.
We as a have been smashed to pieces.
Yeah, but I know that they have color problems.
Somalis.
Arabic or Coolie.
But why did they carry that? I don't understand that.
No, why?
They say
I'm saying, admit the damn thing. Tell us what please, Somalis are willing to tell us like there are Bangladeshis. Pakistanis that come and tell us amongst my community.
Well, that's a good point. What he says is a good point. In any community, if there's discrimination going on here, we're talking. Shut up, bro.
Every community, 10% on each community, be that black, be that white, be that Asian, be that Moroccan, be that anything, has cultural prejudice towards other people. Okay. You might be black, you might be white. Anything, right? What it is.
You're making a point, though.
That's my point. As Somalis, yeah, from a young age, we're taught our ancestry, so that our culture is not diluted. Most Somalis can count their ancestry to 20 generations, to the point where if I look at another Somali and ask him, so what's your name, bro? Oh yeah, what tribe do you belong to? Oh, okay, you man are from here. You man, oh, that's your dad. Oh, that's where you man belong to. Do you understand? So we haven't got lost in translation. So we haven't got lost in history, and that's a good thing. That, in hindsight now, within the black community now, how many black brothers here can count 20 generations back?
Somebody Afro-Caribbean.
How many black people can count 20 generations back?
We're going off the topic. We're going off the topic. You came and brought us off the topic. The topic is black people have no friends. We have no friends. We have no friends.
That's a very different
friends.
We have friends. Wallahi, we have friends. Wallahi, we have friends.
Who's our friends?
That's a victim mentality.
Who's our friends?
Victim mentality.
Who's our friends?
You're defeating the
Answer the question.
Black people, we are our own worst enemies.
Who's our friends, bro?
You must answer the question.
Why are you trying to put it on him, though?
No, it's not. Who's our friends? No, don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
When you say I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question.
I'm gonna ask you a friend. When you become a friend with somebody, what's the basis of
individualism?
Hold on. It's universal. It's universal. When you become a friend with somebody, what basis do you start a friendship? A common understanding, common ground, common culture, these types
List
of things,
our friends,
right?
bro.
Black people.
List our friends, bro. He's been talking for long.
Yes. Let him land this point so we can jump in. He's not landing.
The first step is, my friends are,
we must have discipline.
All it is a simple question. You
said
we've got friends.
Who's
All
our
we
friends?
need to tell us,
Not individual friends.
in regards to race,
Collective.
who our friends are. And then
Who's our
elaborate
allies?
if you want.
There you go.
Very abstract question to ask you.
It's very abstract. It's clear as
Who's
hell.
our allies?
What black people, what allies are what? Allies you have to
You asked us we got friends. Who's our allies?
We said we ain't got no friends.
Hold up.
If you was black,
No,
I'm not biting to all of this. I'm not biting to all of this.
You don't need to
No,
bite.
we don't. But you said
You can't put
ain't no corner. You
Don't run with me. Don't run with me.
We have one
You're
point.
asking who's black people's friends, yeah?
You said we got plenty
The
of friends.
question is this: who, on a collective level, are black people's friends? Go.
Oh, stop that, man. Is that colour? Who the Asians? Who the Asians? You can't be talking about black Muslims because they're us. They're us. Well, we've been talking for long.
Due to the fact that some individuals,
How are Muslims a collective group? How are they?
racism, when Islam's practiced in depth properly, doesn't exist. Islam smashes racism. The black man has no superiority over the white man. The white man has no superiority over the black man. The Arab has no superiority over the Arab. The Arab has no superiority over the Arab.
You're talking about a good idea.
You man are going on.
These guys are Asians. These are the Asians. Say nigger. The Asians are the same nigger.
Turn it back on, man. Turn it back on, man.
No, fucking thing pushed it up.
What's his
name?
Face it this way. Face it.
Wait, hold on, man.
We're going to do it over here. Turn the light.
Lee, just tell
yeah.
Lee. Listen, just turn it this way.
What did I do? What
Just
did
turn it
I
this
do?
way.
I mangled it. How did I mangle it?
No, you turned it off.
I didn't turn nothing off.
No,
I
wait.
I turned it to the side. I didn't turn anything.
I just didn't want no hype on the camera, man.
Listen, listen.
Do you want it recorded?
No,
not the fuckery. I don't want the fuckery.
It was whatever's recorded is cool. I swiveled it to the side.
Lee, continue this way. Continue. I want to
I thought something happened. Is it the end, though?
No, it's not the end. It's not the end.
No, keep the camera still rolling.
No,
I don't care about all this.
I'm talking about.
Press a call. Turn on the light. Yeah. We're gonna try get the conversation back going again, man.
No, but I'm saying edit.
Yeah, cool, man.
I just want to have a calm conversation. Me and Jedi just gonna continue speaking, man.
No, who was it?
He said, I don't even know, bro. Yeah, let's move this. You're recording? Tell me when you're ready. Yeah. You rolling? You good?
Yeah.
Yeah? You left? Alright, cool. Basically, the point I was just trying to make was, that the brothers did ask me, do black people have friends? So again, I can only truly speak from what I know. Again, I'm not going to talk about issues that I'm not familiar with or I can't really speak on. But as an individual, I have friends from Nigeria, Morocco, all over the world. And despite them being different races or different...
He says collectively, though.
That's collectively.
No, that's not collectively, that's individuals. Yeah. But he said collectively. He said collectively.
Okay,
Yeah.
This is what I believe. For Muslims should practice their religion in depth, properly. All the illnesses of their cultural illnesses are put aside, bro. Yeah? I think a true Muslim is a true friend of a black person. Do you agree? Do you agree? You know, come across a practice.
Yeah, of course I have.
When you come, do they look at you as a person or whatnot? Or do they just look at the character within and just treat you?
To be honest, the word is quite but yeah, to answer your question, I know Muslims that are friends. I have Muslims that are friends that are non-black. Yeah.
Do you see them? Do you think that they
I don't know if it's because they're Muslims.
Okay, or it could be a character. I do agree. Even someone that's not practicing Islam, someone that don't even practice nothing, could still have a good enough character to still not have any racial prejudice.
Yeah.
I definitely agree. 100%. I'm coming across some people that are not religious, and I've just gone purely by their character. You know what? Yeah, actually not too bad. That was a question.
Yeah, but I think like I said, I think Raven was just saying, look, like he tried to bypass that. But collectively, I feel like maybe it's different arguments, which I was interested to hear what people's opinions are.
Ref.
Rolling it. Rolling again.
Equipment's actually rolling. Sorry. So there you go. So as you can see, you know, where was the brother? Yeah, you are. So who asked? Ignore all that first debate, yeah. Show me about you said Muslims or black people.
What I was just saying to them, I believe some people have to actually have to belong to a certain religious group or whatnot, and still have a good enough character, and they still have no racial prejudice. And that's the key to a character. Within Muslims, don't twist it. A Muslim is perfect, they're a human being, and they're going to have their flaws. Some Muslims might say some things that are off key and that make me feel like, wow, you can't say it.
Dude, bro, we just had a situation where all what you're saying has been debunked.
No.
Bro, but then that's what we're trying to say though. The mentality.
Why you never jump in and hold him back? When he was taking it all out, why you never jump in?
He's his own individual. Am I his dad? I'm not into condemning that, man. That's got nothing to do. That's got nothing to do. That's got nothing to do.
The main thing is this. Let's not turn this into a Muslim debate. So you're supposed to give your... To be fair, you've fully been doing your thing. So concisely, we just got to the point where you mentioned a few individuals that you look, man. I said, look, Raven already said collective. So collective, who are our friends, is interested, and I want to supply the answer. Okay, cool. Concise and
again, it's a very...
It shouldn't be that hard. Friends, like, come on, man, you know your friends, right?
Yeah, listen, I know who my friends are at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. So it shouldn't be hard.
But he can't say it though. How about looking? No. How about looking? No. How about looking? And for Muslims, Islam, black. But at the same time,
that's not people perspective, yeah?
You asked me who the black people are.
Yeah, what you're talking about, I can say the concept I agree, but as a practice I don't. Yeah? Because those Muslims are human, and we're saying and in those groups we're hearing recordings, they all say the consistent thing. Black people are still at the bottom and still mistreated. So that's why.
Seaside issue. What side you did, yeah? I don't agree with them actions.
This is so much more bigger than they do.
Yeah, I don't agree with them actions. Do you understand, yeah? But still, as my Muslim brother, does he have the right to be forgiven? If Allah is forgiven, who am I to not to forgive him? Who am I not to forgive him? What I'm saying, principle. Who am I? We can listen. What he said, I'm going to support.
But where you're going means nothing, right? Because these things mean nothing. What I'm saying is, we're trying to find solutions for these problems, right? So what you're saying isn't a solution. That's the Muslim talking. I'm saying, yeah, there you go. So I'm saying, we don't need to concern about no forgiveness. Nothing.
We're going off topic.
I think we don't make the situation better for us.
So this brother tried to give a solution. We're agreeing that in principle this is nice, but in reality it's not going to work. So what other solutions do we have?
I'm saying, the last time I came here, I told black people, man, ain't got no friends. Yeah, individually, cool. You know what I'm saying? But collectively, we ain't got no friends out here, right? And the last time I was here, I was putting on the Asians, and I was telling them the same thing, and it was this same. I'm about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a man came and just proved this point.
Prophecy.
A man came and just proved this point. Again, not our Asian ain't come here.
No, let me speak. Asian, big continent.
Yes. I don't give a fuck. And I'm saying Asian. And I'm saying Asian. Even if I'm saying white. Listen. I'm talking So again, let me speak. Again, I am saying there ain't Asians that has come here and stood here and defended their thing. A token black person, excuse my French, has come to back them. You know what I'm saying? It's come to back them. Like, my thing is that why are you taking the bullet for them? If they are not racist, let them step to the plate themselves and say, listen, my brothers, this is what it is. But don't take the bullet for them. Don't take the bullet for them.
Asian people
no, bro.
No, I don't care.
They try to come and
don't take the bullet for them. Don't take the bullet for them.
Come on, bro, man.
What you doing, yeah?
Raven, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, bro, yeah?
Let me make it clear.
Like he's got an agenda against all Asian people, bro. Come on, man. Just because you've had a bad experience, a couple bad experiences with Asian people, I haven't had bad experiences with Asian people. Am I still condemning them, bro?
You might be compromised, brother. Brother, you might be compromised,
bro.
Hold on, bro. The way you're speaking,
come on, as individuals, bro. Come on, Asians have massive continent, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Right there, bro.
What kind of
wait. Can I just say?
What kind of Asian?
No. Listen.
Have we got one?
Oh my gosh. Can I speak? It doesn't matter which Asian I'm talking about. Because I said in the beginning, black people have no friends. So don't tell me who are we speaking about. I'm talking about everyone. Simple. I'm talking about everyone. Simple. Individually.
Individually.
Yes,
Oh,
but not
so when I was saying
collectively,
individually, what? It don't work. Okay.
The thing is, brother, the reason we're confused because he's talking about a collective concept, right?
I'm not
collectively,
but
no
the black
people
experience is hard. The black experience is hard. Don't get it twisted. It's hard. It's hard. It's not easy.
And how do you
in terms of getting jobs, it's hard.
Discipline.
Come on. In terms of getting jobs, it's hard. In terms of walking down the street, what have we done about it? As black people, we're going to start promoting black enterprises, black businesses, black empowerment. Know who we are, know what history, black education. Once we realise, once black people realise who we are, as who our identity is, then we know how to face the challenges of the world. The black experience is the hardest, personally, it's the hardest experience. Do you understand? Just because I'm Muslim, I don't get stopped. Because I'm Muslim.
About Muslims.
Visibly Muslim or something? What do you mean?
No, because what you
ain't black people Muslim.
Go on religion.
I didn't talk about religion. No. I said Asians. Are you Asian? Well, you might be compromised. I mean, you might be compromised. You're taking it somewhere else.
My bad. God, I'll put my hands up.
Because
you asked me, how do we come across? How do we overcome this problem? Again, it comes to black empowerment. Okay, we promote black businesses, we promote black history, we promote black enterprises, all these things, yeah. But not to the point where it becomes like black supremacy. You feel me?
Well, no one's ever mentioned.
No. Because it can borderline.
Alright, bro. We don't give them the You've been cutting mad. I don't want to hear some of the other brothers. I just want to especially
still be called a nigger under. If we have is that we do.
The word colour is a different
This is
thing.
music. We're talking about music.
Yeah, but
in music they use the word.
Nah, not as much. Don't act like
but it's still the music.
You don't hear that on our voice.
I'm not talking about music.
That's acting like we're American.
Oh, today, this conversation. No, not today. Not today.
No, the park today.
The nigger.
Watch out. If you want to talk, come to the front, innit?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not here for long.
No one's used it. No one's used it here. Yeah, exactly. No one's used it here today.
Alright, next thing. Okay, so you're talking.
slight infiltration. What? Slowly. Subconscious.
Are you man said to talk and listen?
Subconscious infiltration.
Two questions that were asked, and still haven't been answered. Yeah, six over there. Yeah. So one was about what you said about there is a bias towards black people in the Somalian community, and I'm asking why if they're black. That was that. And the other one was about the Asian community. Is there a racism towards black people? In their language?
You can ask that. You can ask that door.
Yeah, there is definitely a prejudice against black people in the Asian community. Right? What Saeed said was totally wrong. We condemn that act, and we hope that he never does that again.
We're talking about
okay, yes, there is. I've just said that there is a underlying racism.
Fuck Saeed, man. Fuck all of that, man. I told you that about Saeed from how long ago, man?
And then the man come with his waffle. It's not the privilege. It's not the thing that's the most. These are closet, like certain closet racism. We have certain closet racism underlying. Like, you know,
Fuck these guys, man. Fuck all of these guys.
Yeah, man.
Bruv,
being blatant
if
racist
you're a friend,
and saying,
you show
I'm
yourself
better than
in
him
your
because he's
actions.
black. Because I'm
sure
black.
that, man.
We don't have that racism in it.
Every man loves
We
their
have that
friend of me.
racism, as you know, like as in they want to
Their
like
friend of me,
complexion.
them.
They might want light complexion and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we
Yeah.
even have those kind of stuff.
You feel me? Bear man.
The caste system
Bear man,
is
fam.
Indian.
Them man should get
Yeah,
blocked,
the
mate.
caste system is a Hindu, and that's a racist system, bro. Yeah, so you see the man that are from India, they follow the racist Hindu caste system, yeah, where the Brahmin at the top, the lightest skinned man, and the darkest man at the bottom. That is not in Islam. It's got nothing to do with Islam.
But where are the cities?
Yeah?
Where are the cities? Where are the cities?
Yeah, in the Hindu caste system.
Where are
Not
they?
in- not in Islam.
Where are the cities?
Yeah.
Where are they? Three ladders, a trapdoor, and some ladders, and then a shoe, a tunnel, and then now you're really at the bottom. And then that's what you're saying. You're right. Alright, anyway, man. Alright, let's go back. Let's go.
Alright. You know what I don't like? You know what I don't want? Because you're separating the black Muslims from us. We never mention nothing about religion or anything. We never mention nothing about Muslims or nothing. Genocide. Never mention the Quran.
Now, culturally, you're on point. We have that. I'm a
Alright, cool. So then, back to this one voice. Let's set it now. Yo, King. Let's get some order. Let's peel it back a bit. So we're in that. Let's peel it back so brothers. There's all kinds of. Yo, King. He's got his headphones on. Yeah, like not even step back, step in, so that.
So step in that black people friends. And yeah. There we go. Do black people need friends? When I first said we need to look inwards and work on our own issues, but some people find it necessary to seek out allies.
Not right now. I don't think collectively we don't need no friends right now. For the fact is, we ain't even dealt with each other right now. We need to fix ourselves before we keep letting people in. I'm not saying individually you can't have a white friend, your Asian friend, but I'm just talking about collectively, as Asians would do it and other people would do it. I feel right now we ain't got friends. We've never had friends from the beginning. We've never had friends. Again, I'm not talking about individually.
Yeah, I'm going to find it hard for anyone to argue with this.
Bro, we're not friends. We're not friends. So you know, we're not even friends amongst ourselves.
He said that. He said that.
Like, we're not even friends amongst ourselves, innit?
Yeah. That's even more reason.
That's even
more reason to understand what he's saying.
So then, and then my other thing will be is that what I don't again respect again, well again through history it shows you that a black person always defends other people. He again just said whatever he said, but yet he's still here fighting.
No, that's what I'm fighting for. That's what I'm fighting for. No, that's what I'm fighting for.
He's saying the religion has nothing to do with it.
I'm not fighting for people to give time.
One at a time.
That guy's a true man.
1 second. All I'm saying, I am not defending. I'm not defending individuals. We can't collectively look at history. We can't collectively look at all Asian people as racist or prejudiced. Is that right? Is that even right? Common.
We never did.
No, but then we should be looking for saviors.
Say that again.
We should be looking for
Black
saviors.
people, we need to save our souls, bro. We don't need saviors. We don't even friends. Who needs friends out here, bro? We need friends. We need cohesion amongst ourselves.
He's identifying black people have no friends. So
Collectively we ain't got no friends.
Friends are all the same thing. Unity, partnership, the same thing. Yeah, all the same thing. There's no place to match anything.
See how we're saying how we don't have friends, and we know that we don't have friends. He can't.
No. He's saying those that truly practice. He's saying those that truly practice Islam would be friends to black people.
And a true friend.
But he's not saying all people of different races. So I think you can say that we don't have friends when it comes to
You know what?
that aspect we're saying. He's saying against Islamic teaching. You see it. You would say is Muslim. But that's cool.
When you go to certain
You know why?
It's such a good question he's asking.
it's how you see.
Yeah,
If we go amongst the Irish people, right, and you're trying to find solutions for Irish people, very rarely do you get an Irish person trying to defend Irish. But black people, we always bring up people forward. You've done that today, right? We're trying to find solutions, and you have brought other groups in, and you've made up stories, like he said, right? That's what you have done. What you have done.
You're not Raven. You're black religion.
As to you.
Well, we didn't mention religion, man. The best thing to do is just say, you made a mistake.
These ultimate points making. Black people don't have friends.
I've never seen them.
Are you talking about when it comes to what country allies?
I'm talking about black people.
We'll catch down the main one later. Let me look around and see what else is going on.
You can deal with the camera and show them.
Something people boy.
Now you're talking about something else. I said
because you said, I said he's a liar just because of that. No, because of that. Because not just that verse. I know the debate was with the Kurdish guy. You see, not just verse. That's what I don't like about someone coming.
But that's what you went to. You spoke to him and said,
it's
"Paul's a liar," and you gave him.
No, I gave him the other thing as well. About when you come to a Jew, pretend to be a Jew, even if you're not a Jew. When you come to someone without a law, pretend to be without a law, even I'm with a law. This person called a liar, hypocrite.
Did he pretend to be a Jew?
Yeah, he said yeah.
He didn't say pretend.
What did he say?
He said to a Jew, I'm a Jew.
Yeah.
Did he say pretend to be?
Even I'm not what? Even I'm not what? Imagine I come to you, I pretend I'm a Christian, even though I'm not a Christian. What am I doing? Lying or speaking the truth?
Okay.
No, answer my question. Imagine